Good morning, lads. Today we're going to be working on the basement. But before we do that, I wanted to upgrade this honey room into an automatic farm, because right now the bees just come and go as they please, and I have to flip all these levers to get what I want. So I'm going to make that automatic, and then we will get to the basement. Let's go ahead and start by, oops, definitely taking that out of my hand. Harvesting as much as we can. And then it should be as simple as using an observer to detect when the block updates. Oh, I guess it might notice every time a bee enters as well, but I don't know if that's a bad thing. Okay, you do have silk touch. Okay. Okay, that's different. Huh. They stacked. That means they don't have bees in them. Pretty sure I had bees in all these. It'd be a pain if I had to go get more bees. Or, yeah. Wonder what time it is. Oh well. I'll just build this first and then I'll worry about if I have bees or not. Alright, now. Actually, I don't need campfires anymore. We'll need the bottles. Oops. So in theory, if you just had an observer facing downwards, it would detect every time this block changes. So whether that's a bee entering it, exiting it, whatever. And actually, I do think direction on these matter. Ugh, hate having a full inventory. Let's put all the shears in here for now. That'll help a little bit. Alright. So we want all the beehives facing this direction. There. That flower hitbox is huge. Huh. Alright. Let's repeat. Oops. Man. I have not gotten the hang of placing these things correctly. I always end up putting them in the wrong spot. Or the wrong orientation. Alright. So now we just want a dispenser. Now if I place it like this, what's it gonna look like? Okay, so I need to place it here. Perfect. And then say put shears in it. Okay, and a redstone line. So now every time it gets activated, it tries to shear it. Now the question is where the item's gonna go. That I won't know until I get bees out. Okay, that's the campfire making that. So I'll go ahead and, it looks like it's night out, so I'll go ahead and sleep. Hopefully the bees will pop up. Yes, there are probably a million tutorials on YouTube of how to make a super efficient, super compact bee farm, but where's the fun in that? That's for the testing world, to learn about things. This is for the playing. So I'll just go ahead and rinse and repeat. And I do want shears in all of them, not bottles. Like so. I have not seen any bees yet. They don't just die, do they? That'd be tragic. They get old and die. And because I didn't feed them, they didn't reproduce. I don't think that's a thing. Well, looks like all my bees despawned. But on the plus side, I get to build this in peace before I have to go find more. But it does mean I won't be able to test it to see like where the items end up after the shears get used. Because if it just ends up back in the dispenser, then I can just run a hopper line right out in front. But if it ends up like where the flower is, then it'd be tricky. Because we have to have dirt there. Or I guess this is free range, so I could just move it forward one and then have that be a hopper. Alright, let's go collect some bees. Hello, friend. Where's your little box of goods? I know it's not nighttime, but hopefully there's more than one. You cannot breed one bee. Speaking of which, I should grab some flowers. Don't want to lose them, though. Where's your hive? Yeah, pretty flower, isn't it? Well, when you're done with that, you be sure and tell me where your hive's at. Yeah? Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Aha. How generous. Never would have found it. Alright, so now I have one bee. Let's try that again. Hello. I've been looking for you. Can you find me one of these? Yes, preferably with you in it. No? I'll ask your friend. Excuse me. Can you find me one of these? Maybe? What if I gave you a flower? Oh, you do like flowers. Yeah, I like flowers too. I think they're one of Minecraft's most underrated block. Yeah? Well, it's getting pretty dark. This is perfect timing. You're gonna have to take this back to... Ooh, is that your hive there? Oh, it is. How nice. Here, let me give you a hand, buddy. Come on in. Yep, right down here. Bro, it's getting dark. Ignore the flower. No, we're patient. We are not in a hurry. It's just getting dark. Aw, thank you. Alright, let's get home. Now, there should be at least 3 bees between the two of them. And I brought flowers. Don't want to have to go to drastic measures. I think patience is again the name of the game. We just spent a while looking for these. We can wait for them to come out. We'll go see to our cows while we wait. Oh, there's one. That's one. Where are your friends? Don't they know it's time to get up? Uh-huh. You like this place? It's not bad. Yep, lots of nice flowers. They all face the same direction. Oh, two! Yay! Yay. I was real worried for a second. Now I just breed and breed and breed and breed and breed. Alright, I'm curious. How long do bees stay mad at you? I mean, it's for science. Just something you need to know. Looks like babies don't get mad at you. Or maybe it's because I didn't mess with their hives. Ooh. I didn't pick up the stuff. Oh, less than a minute? Let me in. Yeah, that was like 30 seconds. So you just need to not be around for 30 seconds and they're no longer mad. I haven't completely finished breeding all the bees, but here's the system so far. Have confirmed that it works. I was missing a block right here, so I had the line running straight down into the dispenser, but after I added a block and the line on top, it works just fine. I had to add a lot of barrier blocks as well, just because the clippings, because I am using shears, the wax would spray off in every direction, so just had to add these 3 blocks on each side. Oops. Brilliant. Had to add those 3 blocks on each side to make sure everything ended up in the hopper. And I think I'm going to leave it like this. I might breed a couple more. But I could add like a hopper line along here and just have everything centralized in a chest. But I kind of like going through and picking up every little bit, seeing which ones produce more, which produce less. Right now the ones that produce less are because I didn't have enough bees to fill every honey thing, every hive. But it's pretty good. It's completely automated now. Let's get to that basement. So the basement is still a very dangerous place to be. So gonna need to be fully kitted out. And my goal right now is just to rush to the beacon and get it activated without blowing it up. There are lots of creepers who have blown it up many times before. Let's see. Good, get the ingot. Come on. Safe. Oop, move. So dangerous down here. Looks like this is gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna time-lapse me torch spamming and then digging out the first room. just finished putting the ceiling and the doors in. I have to say the scaffolding is quite helpful when you can't reach things. Each one of these will lead into different rooms. And I think, yeah, it looks so much nicer than the basement was before. These two will probably go to just mines, but the rest can all be unique rooms that can be useful. Here we still have access to the old. All this is already dug out and ready to be used. But as you can see, still very dangerous. So it's nice to have a part of the basement that's not, well, that is mob proof. It's not hostile. I'm gonna jump right into building the first room. Its theme is wisdom or knowledge. Here's the time lapse of that. So since we got the wax farm up and running, I thought it was only fitting to light this new room with candles. Which I found it interesting, no matter what direction you're facing, they always create the 4 in the same order. For example, oops, man, it's really hard to place. So it'll always do large on the upper left, medium, and then as you add it always is the same order. Large in the upper left, the next largest. Actually, are those the same size? No, I can't tell. Those two look like they're the same size, but they're on either side, and then the smallest one lower right. So for example, the candles in here, you really can't see the smaller ones because it's always facing in that direction. Fascinating. Not too much of a problem though. I like them. I think candles were a good add to the game. And let's see. Oh, I need more over there. Let's see. Haven't used much brown yet. And finished. That is this room complete. The 4 books of wisdom in their place. Very good. I wonder if it would be too dark to remove that. Light level 6. No way bueno. Nope. We need that there for sure. Maybe in the next update, we'll only have this lit by candles. Because if you need a light level of 0 to spawn creeps, then the candles would be plenty. And that'd be really cool to have a really dim room, but it still be spawn proof. But for now, that's this room complete. We got the hall complete. And we did the bee farm, which actually, yeah, I'll do it right here. As good a spot as any. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Please like and subscribe. See ya.